Sorry.
Okay. So Alissa, read again, please, from here. Salwa.
Alissa and the fat man arrive in the city.
Okay. So Alissa and the fat man arrive in the city. Remember, this is Alissa and this is the fat man, right?
Yeah.
So what happened to them? They arrive, they leave their house and the village, and they arrive in the city, meaning they go to the city. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Who arrive in the city?
The Alissa
Sorry?
Alissa and the fat man.
Alissa and the fat man arrive in the city. Again, who arrive in the city?
Alissa and the fat man arrive in the city.
Very good. Next sentence.
They drive to a house.
They drive to a house. When you drive, you travel by car. You travel by
Car.
car. Basically, you drive a car.
Yeah.
You move a car. You know how to operate it. So they drive, it means they travel by car to a house. So this is the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
A thin man comes to the door.
A thin man comes to the door. This is the thin man.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the door. So he comes out. A thin man comes to the door, and then
The two men talk.
the two men talk, and we don't have a picture for these two men talking, so we can imagine they drive. You know, the fat man and Alissa drive to this house. So they arrive in the city, and then they go to this house by car, right?
Right.
We saw the car, this car. So first they drive to the city, and then in the city they drive to this house, and then what happens? A thin man. This is a thin man. So the fat man brings Alissa, okay, and thin man comes to the door, meaning comes out of his house, and then what? The two men talk. The fat man and the thin man. We saw the fat man here, right? This is the fat man. So this fat man and this thin man, these two men, what they do, they talk. Yeah, they talk to each other, and they didn't mention what they said. So anyway, what did they say?
Here is your room.
Here is the room.
The thin man says to Alissa.
So we don't have fat man here. The thin man says to Alissa, here is your room. Here is, look at him. He is pointing with his hand to this door. So here is your room. Okay. And then what?
He points to a door under the steps.
Under the steps. So this thin man points. Can you see his hand? He's pointing with his hand. He's saying, this is your room. So he points to a door. This is the door under the steps. So he points to a door under the steps. Good.
Yeah.
Who points to a door under the steps?
I don't know.
Who points to the door under the steps?
The thin man.
The thin man points, full sentence. The thin man points to the door under the steps.
The thin man points to the door under the steps.
Under the steps. And who says, here is your room?
The thin man says, here is your room.
And who does he say it to? Who does he say it to?
The thin man says to Alissa.
The thin man says it to Alissa.
It to Alissa.
So who does he say it to?
The thin man says to Alissa.
No, who does he say it to? Say he says it to Alissa.
He says it to Alissa.
He says it to Alissa. He says, here is your room to Alissa. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what? Alissa goes into the room. Yes.
Alissa goes into the room.
So
The
Alissa
room,
opens the door and then she goes into the room. And then what does she find out?
the room is small and dark.
So the room is small and the room is dark. In her
Yes.
house, the room wasn't small, look, and it wasn't dark. There was sun coming through the window, and the room wasn't small. It was spacious, big. Over here,
Yes.
the room is small and there's no light. It is dark. Understand?
Yeah. Yes.
And what does it
It
say?
is her new home.
Home. It is her new home.
Home.
So her
Home.
main home is this in the village, yeah, with her parents. And now
Yeah.
she comes to the city, and she comes to the house of this thin man, and he says, "This is your room, and this room is small and dark, and this is her new home now." Yeah, she will live in this home
Room.
now. Yeah, in this room now. Okay, what happens next?
The next morning, the thin man takes Alissa into the house.
Okay, so next morning, yeah. So it's like she
Yeah.
comes today, tomorrow morning. This thin man, the same one,
Yeah.
this thin man takes Alissa into the house, inside the house. So
Yes.
that this room, this small dark room, is not inside the house; it's outside the house. It's separate. Now, this thin man takes Alissa into the house. You understand?
Yeah.
Very good. What happens next?
This is Alissa. The man says to his wife.
Okay. So this thin man and this woman is his wife. This woman is his
His
wife.
wife.
This big woman is his wife. And he says to his wife, "This is Alissa," meaning this girl is called Alissa. This girl is called,
Alissa.
yeah. So the name of this girl is Alissa. This girl is called Alissa. What's next?
She likes reading.
She
The
likes reading.
the laugh.
They laugh.
They laugh.
Yeah. So he says, "This is Alissa. She likes reading." What does she like?
She likes reading.
Who says this?
The thin man.
And who does he say it to?
And the thin man says to
Say
her
he
wife.
says it.
He says it to her wife.
He says it, not says, says. He says it to his wife.
He says this to his wife.
Is his wife a thin woman or a big woman?
Big woman.
Is he a thin man or a fat man?
Thin man.
He's a thin man. Okay. Next. Suddenly, yeah.
Suddenly, the woman.
Okay, before that, they laugh. So when her wife hears that this girl, Alissa,
Yeah.
likes reading, she laughs, meaning she doesn't like it, yeah?
Yeah.
So she laughs, and the man laughs as well. So they two together laugh. Okay, what happens next?
Suddenly, the woman shut, shouts,
Shouts.
shouts at Alissa.
Okay. Suddenly the woman shouts at Alissa. Do you understand shout?
No.
Like speak angrily and loudly. Yeah, when you are angry, you shout.
Yes.
You understand? When someone is very, very angry, what do?
They shout.
They shout. They shout. So suddenly, it's like unexpected, like all of a sudden. Suddenly, it's like quickly and unexpectedly. You didn't expect this woman to shout, but suddenly she was laughing. They were laughing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, yeah, she shouts at who? At Alissa.
Yeah.
She shouts at
Alissa.
who? Does she shout at?
She shouts at Alissa.
She shouts at Alissa. What does she say?
You aren't going to read her.
Here,
You aren't going to read here.
she shouts,
She shouts.
meaning she says it angrily and loudly. She doesn't like
Yes.
her husband, this thin man, says she likes reading, and she got angry. Said, no, 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 you aren't going to read here. Yeah,
You
she's
are
angry.
going to
She doesn't like her to read. She says, you aren't going to read here. So what does she
you
say?
are going you are going to cook and clean and wash.
Yeah, no reading. You are going to cook and clean and wash, meaning you are going to help me with my chores, with my work at home. So you can't read. The only thing you are going to do is you are going to cook and you are going to clean and you are going to wash. Yeah, you
Yes.
aren't going to read. You aren't going to read. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. What happens next?
Alissa works 15 hours.
Works.
Alissa works 15 hours a day.
See, sounds impossible. Meaning a day is only like 24 hours, obviously. The day and night together is 24 hours, but a day
Yeah.
is normally 12 hours or so. But she
Yeah.
works longer than that, 15 hours. Yeah, more than 12 hours, 3 hours more than 12. So she works 15 hours a day.
A day.
It sounds impossible. How old is she?
12.
And she is working 15 hours. How long do we
Yeah.
work a day? We work only 8 hours. That's the
Yes.
but she's working
15
nearly
hours.
double. Yeah, 15 is like double the double of 8. So she works 15 hours a day. Next.
The woman shut out.
Shouts.
That's the woman shouts at her every day.
Yeah, meaning the woman gets angry with her every day and says bad things and speaks loudly at her every day. She doesn't like her. Yeah.
Alissa is very unhappy.
Very, very.
Very unhappy.
If someone shouts at you every day and becomes angry with you every day, you can't be happy. So she is very, very unhappy. And then?
Yeah. She cries every night.
So she works the whole day, 15 hours. And when the night comes, she cries every night. Every night she cries alone, yeah? Because she
Yeah.
like to work that long, that many hours every day. 1 or 2
Yeah.
hours is okay, but 15 hours, impossible. And on top of that, she can't read. She likes reading, right? But
Right.
this woman doesn't let her read. So she can't read, she can't play, she can't enjoy her time. The only thing she can do is cook, clean, and wash. Cook, clean, and wash, and 15 hours. And that's why she
Yes.
cries every night. It's a very sad thing. Understand?
Yes.
Very good. With this, we will finish today's session.
Okay.
So we will listen to it and
Assalamu alaikum.
practice it properly. Okay, so.